Hey, baby. I've been out here crushing on you for a long, long time. And I'm here to make sure you ain't never have no cold nights ever again. Because I'm going to keep you warm all through the night. And there's a list of 9 of you. And I'm going to keep all 9 of you crushes warm throughout the night. Let's get into the Rad 9 movie crushes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. It is, baby. Welcome back to Faccis Cinema. I'm your boy Facci, the Fauch Daddy Media. That's where I, hook up with all my crushes. It's a different site compared to this one, but that's neither here nor there. We're not going to discuss that today. But today I'm here to talk about the newest Rad 9 community challenge, Rad 9 movie crushes. I debated if I wanted to even participate in this one because I couldn't really think of any. And then once I listened to some of these other amazing creators pop out their videos, I was like, you know what? I want to jump in. I want to dive in and do this as well. But first and foremost, I want to thank those of you that belong to my Patreon or are YouTube members. I could not do this without you guys. You guys are the rock. The reason I keep coming back and doing these streams and videos and whatnot. So thank you goes out to my patrons. If you are interested in joining that, links are down in the description box below. But without further ado, let's jump in and talk about my 9 rad crushes. First off, a nice little vampire flick from back in the 90s, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, I am not talking about Sarah Michelle Gellar. I am talking about the beautiful blonde bombshell, Kristy Swanson. She was also in Big Daddy. Besides this one, she was also in a bunch of other things. But this movie right here, Kristy Swanson and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, when I saw her as the cheerleading, vampire-slaying sex goddess that she is, I was hooked. She is so beautiful. Blondes were my jam, and I saw her and instantly I was like, damn, she is the one. She is gonna be my soulmate. Oh wait, it never happened. But her headlights were on throughout the majority of this movie, and that was a plus. No, I'm not a pervert. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's for you to decide. But she was beautiful, and I just can't imagine not putting her on this list. Up next, another blondie. I had a thing for the blondes. Alicia Cuthbert. First time I saw her was in Are You Afraid of the Dark? So no, this is not from TV shows, but that's where I saw her originally. But not until I saw her in The Girl Next Door. The porn actress who lived next door to Emile Hirsch's character. Wow. She was so beautiful. She seemed so fun and down to earth for being this porn star. And she kind of was too pretty to be the girl next door. But at the same time, you could see her, living next door to you. She was that type of girl. She was beautiful from head to toe. Everything about her. I mean, she was good looking in House of Wax that came out in 2005, I believe, 6, something like that. She was beautiful in that. I mean, everything I've ever seen her in, she is adorable, and could not imagine not putting her on this list. We're gonna switch it up. We're going a little bit. We're going with a little bit of a brunette here. Eliza Dushku. Obviously, you know her from Bring It On, but I first saw her in The New Guy. I absolutely loved The New Guy. I watched that movie a ton growing up, and she was obviously the main female lead in this movie. Cheerleader type, amazing body, amazing smile. The scene that got me, obviously, whenever she takes Dizzy to the department store to try on bathing suits, and she just keeps coming out in bathing suits. She's licking lollipops and twirling gum and shit. So smoking hot. I just crushed on her so hard. I know she was in Wrong Turn as well. I don't think she really does that much as of late, but I mean, back in the early 2000s, she was my jam. Just saying. Okay, this one's a little different. Not what she is now or not what she became, but back in the early 2000s, Lindsay Lohan. Holy smokes. It was the battle between her and Hilary Duff. I didn't include Hilary Duff on this because whenever I saw her, she was obviously on Lizzie McGuire, which was a TV show, so I did not want to include that in this, or I definitely would have picked Hilary Duff because she's amazing. Lindsay Lohan, I'm not usually got a thing for redheads, but Lindsay Lohan, however you want to pronounce it, she had it going on back in the day with Mean Girls, Freaky Friday. She was beautiful in both of those movies, and obviously I was, 15-ish years old when those both came out. Huge mega crush on Lindsay Lohan. I thought she was gorgeous. Had to include her on this list. Back to another blonde. However, the first time we ever see this person, she had dark hair, and I was not feeling her at all. And I'm talking about Anna Faris. I know what you're thinking. Scary Movie 1 and 2, she was not really there, not really bringing it. But Scary Movie 3 in Just Friends, when she had the blonde hair, when she's totally transitioned, she had me. Not beautiful girl. She's so funny and so bubbly. I loved her personality. Obviously in The House Bunny, she's super smoking, but I think that was a couple years after. But yeah, once I saw her with the blonde, I was like, is that the same girl? Is that really, Jolie? What was her name? Was it Jolie? Jamie? No. Oh my God, what was her name in Scary Movie? Why can't I think of it? I don't know. I can't remember her name. Sydney. No, not Sydney. Sydney Campbell. She was beautiful with the blonde hair. Absolutely loved her. So I had to include her on this list. Here comes one back from the late 90s. This one is from right here. This is from probably my favorite movie of all time, Varsity Blues. This girl went on to star in Final Destination. In this movie, she played Darcy, the head cheerleader. I'm talking about Allie Larter from Varsity Blues. Who cannot forget the whipped cream bikini? Wouldn't you just fall for it? You turn your back, the girl walks out, you turn around. She got no clothes on, just whipped cream covering her breastises and her vajayjay. And you're just like, hello, I'm hungry all of a sudden. I wouldn't mind having a bite. But my boy Mox in the movie, he doesn't fall for the trick. He has a girl, Amy Smart, who's also very beautiful. But Allie Larter, man, she just hooks you in. She got them tight Daisy Dukes on later. She's in the cheerleader, changing in the front seat of Mox's car in the little strapless bra. I mean, she is smoke show. And I know a lot of people aren't going to put her on the list, but whipped cream bikini is all I got to say. Allie Larter. Woo! You delicious. This is another kind. I don't know if she's really technically a redhead, but in this movie her hair's kind of red. I picked Kirsten Dunst. I know she was in Bring It On, but I saw her in Spider-Man. Okay, from 2002, the Tobey Maguire one. I mean, we're talking the rain, the upside down kiss, the headlights are on. Once again, the girl next door type. Something about her. She was she was popular and whatnot, but she was still so genuine and so down to earth. Her character. Oh my God, she was so beautiful in that movie. Absolutely loved her. As time goes on, the crush kind of went away. Definitely don't have that one anymore. But back then, when I was 14 years old, seeing that, I was hooked. And I would kiss her in the rain on any day. Especially twice on Sundays, baby girl. Alrighty, mighty Joe Friday. I know this one's probably going to be, people are going to be like, wait a minute, she's like a newer person. But back when Transformers came out, I believe it was like 2007, I was only 18, 19 years old. So I want to include Megan Fox, because I'm not really the biggest fan of Megan Fox now. But when she was introduced in this movie and then the sequel, oh my goodness, her eyes, she just seems so exotic. She was a bitch, obviously, in this movie, the first one. And then in the second one, wow, and she's changing the oil on the bike or whatever. She's leaned over and she's like, Cam, say it for me again. Camshaft. I don't know, man. She's just doing something to you. But Megan Fox, the dark, I don't even know. She's so beautiful in the first Transformers. And the second one, I was hooked. I was like, I can see why Shia LaBeouf in that movie was trying to get with it, because she had it going on. And plus, we got Trent from Friday the 13th reboot in this movie before he was Trent. So he's always a douchebag. He's good to see as well. And before I get to my final mention, I did want to include a dude on this list. Yes, I am a totally straight male, but Ryan Reynolds, baby, can anybody say anything bad about this man? I mean, Amityville Horror, he got the shirt off, the six-pack. He has lines that shouldn't even be there, but they're there, and you are hooked. His sense of humor, so very sexy. If I was gay, in which I am not, I mean, shit, even as a straight man, I would say I'm attracted to Ryan Reynolds. I mean, look at that beautiful specimen. But that's an honorable mention. He didn't make the top 9. But my final girl on this list, there was the battle back in the day between Neve Campbell and Jennifer Love Hewitt. And, you know, there was a side for each. Some like Neve, some like Jennifer Love Hewitt. I Know What You Did Last Summer versus Scream. Movie-wise, gotta go with Scream. But leading lady-wise, whew, I gotta go with the beautiful, voluptuous, round melon breasts. Shut up, LL Cool J. We ain't got time for this. Jennifer Love Hewitt, I Know What You Did Last Summer back in 1997. And obviously the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. She was beautiful. I mean, wow. That's the girl next door type. Absolutely love Jennifer Love Hewitt in anything that I've ever seen her in. She is so damn beautiful. And then especially in part 2, just saying, when she's in the tanning bed and her beautiful assets are on display, ladies and gentlemen. No, it ain't all about boobies and ass. It ain't about ass and tits and ass. You know, well, some people it is, you know. But her face is beautiful. Everything about Jennifer Love Hewitt is amazing. Fell in love with her back in 1997. I mean, she still looks good today. She's a mommy. She got it going on. She's still acting. She's beautiful. She's fantastic. So Jennifer Love Hewitt had to end this list. It didn't go in any particular order, but like Chris Snyder did from movie Misfits, it had to end with my top 1. So those are my Rad 9 movie crushes. I'm excited to see what you guys think of my list. Let me know some of your crushes down in the comments section below. Definitely check out the Rad Pack podcast on YouTube. Garrett, Mel, Justin, subscribe to all 3 of their channels. And the Rad Pack channel. They are great people. Had them on the channel multiple times. Me and Garrett and Justin do the 4 Radsmen together. They are great people. You want to be associated with them. And if you want to put your Rad 9 movie crushes out, don't be scared. Just drop them. Record them, post them, tag the Rad Pack, tag all the members, get it out there. They would love to see it. Really appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please click the like on the way out. Holy shit. There's my patrons again. If you want to join that, links are down below again. Please ring the bell, because you never know when a new video is going to drop. I've been pumping out lots of content. Absolutely love all you guys. Couldn't do this without you. And I'm just going to leave you with, you know, there's a final rule in order to survive a Rad 9 Crush Movie Challenge. And this is it. Have a great day, baby.
And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.